Once upon a time, in a small town shrouded in darkness and mystery, there stood a house that had earned its reputation as the most disturbing haunted dwelling in all of history. This was not just a tale spun from imagination. It was a true account of terror that had plagued countless souls who dared to enter. The house, known as Blackthorn Manor, had been abandoned for centuries. Its decaying walls whisper secrets of unspeakable horrors that unfold within its confines. Locals spoke of the malevolent spirits that roamed its halls, their tormented wails echoing through the night. One fateful evening, a brave journalist named Sarah decided to uncover the truth behind the legends surrounding Blackthorn Manor. Armed with her recording equipment and an insatiable curiosity, she ventured into the heart of darkness. As Sarah stepped over the threshold, an icy chill enveloped her body. The air grew thick with an oppressive presence, making it difficult to breathe. Shadows danced menacingly on the walls, and whispers echoed through the empty rooms. Undeterred by fear, Sarah pressed on, determined to capture evidence of the supernatural. She explored each room meticulously, documenting every creaking floorboard and flickering light. But as she delved deeper into the house's secrets, she realized she was not alone. Whispers turned into sinister laughter that seemed to emanate from all directions. The temperature plummeted further, causing Sarah's breath to form frosty clouds before her eyes. She felt unseen hands brush against her skin, leaving trails of icy dread in her wake. Her heart pounding in her chest, Sarah followed the haunting sounds to a hidden chamber deep within the bowels of Blackthorn Manor. There, she discovered a collection of diaries chronicling the lives of those who had fallen victim to his malevolence. As she read through her accounts of terror and despair, Sarah's own sanity began to unravel. The spirits of the house fed off their fear, growing stronger with each passing moment. They whispered dark secrets into her ears, tempting her to join them in their eternal torment. But Sarah refused to succumb. With a trembling hand, she reached into her bag and retrieved a small vial containing holy water. She splashed it across the room, causing the malevolent spirits to scream in agony. As the holy water sizzled and burned, Sarah felt a surge of power within her. She recited ancient incantations, banishing the ghosts back to the depths from which they came. The house trembled and groaned as its hold on reality weakened. With one final burst of energy, Sarah escaped Blackthorn Manor just as it collapsed upon itself, consumed by its own darkness. She emerged from the wreckage, forever changed by her encounter with true horror. Sarah's story spread far and wide, becoming a cautionary tale for those who sought to uncover the secrets of haunted houses. Blackthorn Manor became nothing more than a pile of rubble, a reminder of the evil that once resided within its walls. To this day, Sarah's account serves as a chilling reminder that some horrors are best left undisturbed. And as you lay in bed, contemplating sleep, remember that true disturbing haunted house stories exist, tales that will send shivers down your spine and make you question what lurks in the shadows when you close your eyes. Deep in the heart of a forgotten forest, hidden from the prying eyes of civilization, stood an ancient and dilapidated mansion known as Ravenswood Manor. Its weathered facade and broken windows whispered tales of a dark and twisted past. Locals spoke of the unspeakable horrors that had unfolded within its walls, warning others to stay far away. One stormy night, a group of friends decided to test their courage and explore the infamous Ravenswood Manor. They were thrill-seekers, eager to experience the true meaning of fear. Armed with flashlights and trembling hearts, they ventured into the depths of darkness. As they stepped over the threshold, an eerie silence fell upon them. The air grew heavy with an oppressive presence, making it difficult to breathe. Shadows danced menacingly on the walls, and whispers echoed through the empty halls. Undeterred by their pounding hearts, the friends pressed on, determined to uncover the secrets that lay within Ravenswood Manor. They explored each room cautiously, documenting every creaking floorboard and flickering light. But as they delved deeper into the house's mysteries, they realized they were not alone. Whispers turned into blood-curdling screams that seemed to come from all directions. The temperature plummeted further, causing their breath to form icy clouds before their eyes. They felt unseen hands brush against their skin, leaving trails of terror in their wake. Their hearts pounding in their chests, the friends followed the haunting sounds to a hidden chamber deep within Ravenswood Manor. There, they discovered a collection of old photographs depicting tortured souls who had once inhabited the house. As they studied the photographs in horror, a sudden gust of wind extinguished their flashlights. Darkness enveloped them like a suffocating shroud. Panic set in as they realized they were trapped in this nightmare. Whispers filled the chamber, growing louder and more sinister with each passing moment. The friends huddled together, their trembling bodies barely visible in the pitch-black darkness. They could feel the malevolent spirits closing in, their icy breath grazing their necks. In a desperate attempt to escape, they fumbled through the darkness, searching for an exit. But the house seemed to shift and change, its layout becoming a labyrinth of endless corridors and dead ends. Their screams echoed through the halls, swallowed by the relentless grip of Ravenswood Manor. Just as hope began to fade, one of the friends stumbled upon a hidden passage. With renewed determination, they followed it blindly, praying it would lead them to safety. The passage twisted and turned, seemingly endless, until finally a glimmer of moonlight appeared ahead. Gasping for breath and covered in dirt and cobwebs, they emerged from Ravenswood Manor. The once imposing mansion now stood silent and still behind them. They had escaped its clutches but were forever scarred by the horrors they had witnessed. Word spread of their harrowing experience at Ravenswood Manor, serving as a chilling reminder that some places are cursed beyond imagination. The mansion remained abandoned, a haunting reminder of the evil that resided within its walls. And as you lay in bed tonight, dear reader, remember this cautionary tale. For there are true disturbing haunted house stories out there, tales that will make your blood run cold and leave you questioning what lurks in the shadows when you close your eyes. In the quiet countryside, there stood an old farmhouse that had been in the Johnson family for generations. The house had a dark history, with rumors of tragic deaths and unexplained phenomena. Despite the warnings from locals, the Johnsons decided to move in, unaware of the horrors that awaited them. The Johnson family consisted of John, his wife Emily, and their two young children, Lily and Ethan. They were excited about their new home, eager to create happy memories within its walls. Little did they know that their dreams would soon turn into nightmares. From the moment they stepped foot inside the farmhouse, strange occurrences began. Doors slammed shut on their own, whispers echoed through empty rooms, and objects moved inexplicably. At first, they dismissed these incidents as mere coincidences or tricks of the mind. But as days turned into weeks, the paranormal activity escalated. Shadows danced along the walls at night, taking on sinister forms. Lily woke up screaming from nightmares of ghostly figures lurking in her room. Ethan claimed to have seen a pale-faced child staring at him from the attic window. Desperate for answers, John and Emily sought help from paranormal investigators. They set up cameras and recording devices throughout the house to capture any evidence of supernatural activity. What they discovered chilled them to the core. Reviewing the footage revealed glimpses of ghostly apparitions wandering through their home. Eerie voices whispered unintelligible words in the dead of night. The recordings captured chilling screams that seemed to come from nowhere. As fear gripped their hearts, John and Emily realized they were not alone in this haunted nightmare. The spirits that resided within their farmhouse were tormented souls trapped between worlds, seeking solace or revenge. One evening, as darkness blanketed the land, a particularly malevolent presence made itself known. The family gathered in the living room when suddenly, all lights flickered and died out. A bone-chilling coldness filled the air, and a voice, filled with anger and sorrow, echoed through the house. The spirit revealed itself as Samuel, a former resident of the farmhouse who had met a tragic end. He blamed the Johnsons for his untimely demise and vowed to make them suffer as he had. The family was paralyzed with terror, unable to escape the clutches of this vengeful ghost. But in their darkest hour, Lily, the youngest member of the family, found courage within herself. She stepped forward and spoke to Samuel with empathy and understanding. She shared her own fears and pleaded for him to release them from his torment. Moved by Lily's innocence and compassion, Samuel hesitated. His rage began to wane, replaced by a glimmer of remorse. With one final sigh, he vanished into thin air, leaving behind an eerie silence that hung heavy in the room. From that day forward, the paranormal activity ceased within the farmhouse. The Johnsons were finally free from the clutches of the vengeful spirits that had haunted them. They moved on with their lives, but never forgot the horrors they had endured. And as you lay in bed tonight, dear reader, remember this cautionary tale. For there are haunted places where families unknowingly tread upon dark secrets and awaken restless spirits. So be mindful of the homes you choose to dwell in, for not all houses hold warmth and love. Some hide unimaginable horrors that can only be escaped through bravery and compassion.